Hello, you're listening to Khadija Khalifa and let's start that again, shall we? Edit. Hello, you're listening. This is what happens when you record a podcast episode, people. It doesn't go right straight away, but it's fine because we can edit. Let's try again. Hello, you're listening to Khadija Khalifa, and as ever, we are keeping it real with Khadija. This episode I am recording basically because I'm at Progressive Property, Progressive Success headquarters, and I just started ranting, which is why I'm a bit out of breath, about being an adult, about feeling overwhelmed about being an adult. I've got 2 children and a dog and a baby on the way and a house and a car and multiple businesses. And I just thought, when the fuck did I grow up? And we all started laughing because I was saying, do you know what? Sometimes I walk into my house and I look at adult stuff, like the dining table. At what point in my life did I get a dining table? Like, I'm an adult now. Sofas. I own sofas. Beds. Kids' stuff. Kids' toys. Clothes. A dog bed. At one point in my life, I've bought a dog bed. An ironing board. A fucking ironing board. You know, when I was in uni, the ironing board would come with the house, or we'd spend like £8 in Argos. Now, we're spending about 50, 60 quid on a minky ironing board. For what? I don't even iron. A decent iron, a kettle. You know, all of this adult stuff. Like, when did this happen? Once upon a time, I was just a student, enjoying life, spending Saturdays, I don't think Netflix was around then, spending Saturdays in bed, watching TV, you know, I think we could record on Sky, I'm not too old, but watching TV, just relaxing on a Saturday, going to eat, meeting your friends. Now, my Saturday consists of walking the dog, threatening to cancel the kids' David Lloyd membership, telling them that I'm going to call their teachers. Every single morning in my house starts with, well, no, the kids wake up, they're nice, they're happy, whatever, for about half an hour. And then they start hitting each other. Mummy, she pinched me, she scratched me, she said I couldn't have this, blah, 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 blah. So I'm constantly threatening my 3-year-old to call Mrs. Marshall, her teacher, and constantly threatening Soraya that I'm going to call Mrs. Simpson, her teacher. So every morning is, girls, stop it now. Stop hitting each other. It's not kind to hit each other. Right, I'm calling Mrs. Marshall. I even open Mrs. Marshall's Facebook Messenger chat on my phone to really threaten. And you know, I will call her. I will. I can see a few laughing faces coming through. I mean, just when did this happen? How is this my life now? That every day, you know, stresses of my day-to-day life. Has the dog been walked? Need to pick up dog poo from the garden. Pick up dog poo from the fucking garden. What is my life? Washing up to my eyeballs. Hoover. Shark Hoover's broken. Not working. Spent £379 on that beaut. Who's spending £379 on Hoovers? We are adults. Us adults spending 400 smackaroonies on Hoovers. And every morning I struggle to find something to wear. I'm thinking, what shall I wear? You know, I need new clothes. I'll buy them another time. Whereas once upon a time, prior to kids, all my money was spent on clothes, shoes, things that I wanted for myself. Now, if there's a bit of money to spend, do you know what we could do with? New fruit bowl. New fruit bowl. Fruit bowl. Fruit. I know I can't say my R's, but right here I'm saying fruit bowl. Like, I went to Matalan and bought a fucking fruit bowl for £11. Why? It's just for fruit. Put it in the fridge. Who's bothered? Fridges. We're buying fridges. Tumble dryers. I mean, we need them in our life because otherwise we can't get the washer dry. Now, that's a struggle if you don't have a tumble dryer. Washing the clothes and then hanging them out. Please give me some love. I'm on a Facebook Live to the podcast listeners. Give me some love if you have the struggle of not having a tumble dryer or trying not to use the tumble dryer and hanging clothes out on the banister and radiator. There is nothing more depressing than coming home from work with a duvet cover hanging over your door. And you all know the struggle. I know you do. We've all been there. The knickers are hanging on the radiator and you squished them up really tightly. And then if you put a wash load on and you don't take it out quick enough, it's going to smell of damp. That's right. If you fall asleep on the sofa watching, I don't know, X Factor or something, and then wake up, well, no, that's going to be a Saturday. I was going to say Love Island, but it's a bit controversial at the minute for me, so any other TV programme, relevant TV programme. Let's say you put the wash on, kids are in bed, you watch your TV, you forget to take the wash out. Next day, you're like, oh shit, I did some washing yesterday, best take that out. Go to take it out, stinks. Absolutely fucking stinks. So what do you have to do? You have to put it on a wash again. What a waste. Washing powder. I buy washing powder. Not the little one, the big one. Washing powder, fabric softener. When was this my life? Multivitamins. I never thought in a million years I would be going to Lidl and buying multivitamins. Oh, God, the stress. Anyway, we were talking about this and I was just saying, I'm only 30. Like, I'm only 30. I'm 31 in October. It's a lot, you know? It's a lot. 3 kids and a dog running a house. It's a lot. And especially when you're at early stages of pregnancy, everything feels like a drama. Or you're tired or out of breath like I am now. Or feeling sicky or can't be bothered. And still, like, you still have to be a grown-up. When did that happen? Beth was just saying in the office, there was one day in all of our lives when our parents just stopped picking us up. Like carrying us, just stopped. And Soraya's getting to that point now while we were on holiday last week in Dubai. Don't know if you've seen my posts. But Talia kept asking to be carried. She's 3. She kept saying, but I've got little legs. Okay, fine, we'll carry you. It's just easy. I can't be bothered with the drama. And then you get the envious 5, almost 6-year-old. What about me? What I won't carry? I mean, she's double the size and double the weight. It's heavy. I can't carry you both. And, you know, I could probably carry you for about 10 steps. Daddy could probably carry one of you for like 10 steps. You know, it's a lot. We don't want to carry you. But the poor kids, you know, equally, I don't want them to be grown up yet because being grown up sucks. Someone's put, yes, so over living in the UK. Dark, wet, sodding duvet. Oh, my God, are you in my house? I know. Literally, and bed change day. Oh, bed change day. Has to be on a Sunday in my house. Oh, yeah. And if my bed change day gets a bit messed up, it throws off the whole routine. I just can't. It's got to be on the Sunday. It doesn't matter whether it's midnight. I'm pulling people out of that bed. Kids up. Now, I forgot to change your bed. It's getting changed. I can't mess up the routine. Has to be on a Sunday. Every Sunday, bed change day. Even worse, if your partner wears hair wax and then they don't wash their hair. Simon, I know you're watching. And if they don't wash their hair and get into bed, your pillow's smelling of the hair wax. Now, that's not cool. Sometimes you've got to change your pillowcases a couple of times a week. How frustrating. Another thing, kids taking off their clothes and partners, not knowing whether they're clean or dirty. Just chuck them. Just chuck them on the bathroom floor. Oh, yeah, there they are, just on the bathroom floor. Well, are they clean or are they dirty? We don't know. So what do? Add them to the fucking wash pile. Let's make the wash pile even bigger, shall we? Because we don't know whether it's clean or dirty. Because nobody's put a little post-it to tell us whether it's clean or dirty. Oh, Simon's laughing. I'm glad you find it funny. When you go into your ensuite bathroom and there's about 11 pairs of underwear on the floor, are they clean? Probably not. What are they doing on the floor? We don't know. Maybe he could put a wash in, but if he puts a wash in, he's not going to take it out on time, so it's going to smell of damp anyway, and we're going to have to redo it. This morning, I went to leave the house to come to work, dropped the kids at nursery, couldn't find the dog. Where the fuck's the dog? Apollo, I'm shouting outside. Apollo, where are you? He's gone behind the garage. Don't think to bark or let me know where he is. So I'm frantically running around the garden. Garden's full of dog shit. I'm not feeling it. It's been cold. I've not been outside to clean it up. Can't find the dog. I think, shit, we've lost the dog. I'm not going to lie. About 40% of me, maybe 60, was a little bit relieved. I can't believe it just said that. Maybe he's gone to find a new owner. No. Okay, that's really bad. We love the dog, but still, you know, it's just another thing. But I was panicking. I do love him. I was panicking. Hard work, but I love him. And I thought, where's the dog gone? Oh, my God, now I'm going to have to break it to the kids. They've been asking about him in Dubai the whole time. They were playing with him this morning. Now we've lost the fucking dog. That's another thing I need. Nope, didn't lose the dog. Behind the garage, tucked behind. I go to get in the car to go. I see his little nose poking through the thing. Open the gate, let him back in the house. What does he do? Run in with muddy footprints everywhere. Great. I just had Kelly Our lovely cleaner lady in yesterday, she cleaned the house top to bottom, deep cleaned. Now I've got fucking muddy dog prints all downstairs. Who's going to mop that, I wonder? The adult. The adult. Hey, everyone, here's the adult. Here's the adult. And don't get me started on cooking dinners. Healthy, be healthy. The kids need to eat nutritionally. Yeah, I get it. But you know what's quicker? KFC. That's what's fucking quicker. Do you know what takes less time and less washing up? KFC. And yes, I am a fan of a slow cooker, but it still means that I have to go and buy the food to chop up, to put into the slow cooker. I said to one of my friends yesterday, sometimes I go to friends' houses after school, whatever, with the kids, and they've got their food in the slow cooker, or they've got their chili on the hob, or they look like they're really enjoying life. They've got their music on, the heating's on, their house is cosy. I really try. I try. I just don't find that stuff that fun. I just don't. I just making dinner's just not that fun. I would rather have a wonderful chef making that dinner for me, and I'll just hustle and make the money, And it's not for everyone. I like baking cakes with the kids sometimes, but then they don't get the consistency right, or they start licking the spoon, and then I'm OCD about the germs, and it's just, I didn't want that to happen, so they've messed it up. Now we can't give the cakes to grandma because it's got your saliva all over it. I try to be a little bit chill. I'm a cool mom. It's okay, Khadija, don't be so uptight. They're only 5 and 3. Let them make their cakes however they want. Let them make the cookies however they want. Yeah, great. They look like shit. They look like shit and they taste like shit because I missed an ingredient, because I was too busy telling them that I'm going to call Mrs. Simpson or Mrs. Marshall because they're hitting each other. And then one of them's got the bowl that's got more chocolate icing in, and I've let them lick the bowl, but then they're complaining because one's got more in than the other. This is a lot. When did I become an adult? They only do it because you were coming round. Yeah, what, cook their dinner and look like, yeah, do they? Or, do people do it? Are some people out there really enjoying buying their Minky ironing board? They might be. Mrs. Hinch might be. Are they really enjoying chopping up those carrots? Because I fucking ain't. I know carrots are good for you and they see in the dark or whatever, but I don't want to chop them. I don't want to chop them. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to clean the filter in my Shark Hoover. Beth was just talking about that as well. I don't want to take the filter out and rinse it and let it dry before the Hoover works. I don't want to use the Minky ironing board. I don't want to be a grown-up. Sometimes I just don't. The school run. Don't get me started on the school run. Oh, if I could arrive at school on time at least 5 times this year, that would be an accomplishment. Please send me some love if you are late dropping your kids to school. Now, look, I get it. It's bad for their attendance. Someone's going to call social services or whatever. For some reason, I struggle with the school timekeeping. I just can't get there on time. I can literally get there at 3 minutes past. I managed to get it for 3 minutes past. Or I could get there for 1/4 past. I just can't get there at the time that they're meant to start. And I don't know why. Because I could get to business meetings on time. Maybe it's because getting kids ready in the morning and them hitting each other or playing. Even worse, do you know what's worse than them hitting each other? Is when they're playing. When they're playing so nicely in the morning and you need to hurry them up because they need to have their breakfast, get dressed, they've got to brush their teeth, da-da-da. And then you feel like a bad human because they're playing so nicely together. But you're adult. You're adult now and you're grown up. So you have to tell them basically to get their shit together because it's time to go to school. And you obviously don't talk to children like that because we're all great adults and we're good parents and no one says a curse word in front of kids. Fuck my life. I actually, about a year ago, my kids were in the bath and just to cover my own back, while they were in the bath, I said to them, girls, there's some things called naughty words, which obviously they've already heard. And I said, just to let you know, they are, and I didn't say no C-bombs or anything, but I basically said, fuck, shit, whatever. And I said, if you hear anyone say any of these words, they are naughty words and you don't repeat them. So now, if mummy ever slips up with a naughty word, I have little Miss Angel Soraya tapping me on the shoulder. Mummy, that was a naughty word. You should say that. Yes, you're right. You're right, darling. You are right. Mummy shouldn't say that. I'm so naughty. Smack my hand. You little shit. I'm joking. But this just started as a little rant in the office. And I was like, I'm just a bit done with being a grown-up. Like, I'm just a bit over it. I'm just, and the kids have got to look presentable. Like, their hair's got to be, Nicola's laughing, their hair's got to look nice, can't look like rat's tails. God forbid that you put them in tights that are too small when it's hanging down. Anyone got girls here when they put tights in them? Look, I'm doing the movement in my lap. But where the crotch of the tights is hanging down near their knees. Anyone had that drama? The tights are too small, we get it. I have 2 girls very close in age. So Soraya is in 5 to 6, Talia's in 3 to 4. Now, occasionally, I might accidentally mix the tights up. So Talia's going to have tights that are hanging down her toes, and Soraya's crotch is going to be hanging by her knees, because no matter how many times you try to pull them up. Recently, I've been letting them get dressed themselves, basically because I'm a lazy parent and to encourage independence. So I say to them, girls, go and get dressed, get dressed. Yesterday, they went to school. Soraya looked okay, leggings, top, tucked in, long sleeve. She mastered it. Talia was in a long sleeve dress and Soraya's school socks, which came up to over her knees, actually. They were like thigh highs, like stockings. So she's gone to nursery in stockings, pants and a dress. They've gone in their coats, but Talia didn't want the zip done up. She just wanted the poppers done. So she basically looked like she was a bit overweight and popping out of this coat because all the poppers had gaps in. And then when she went to school, I said, oh, sorry, they dressed themselves this morning. Ha ha hee hee. So Talia might get a little bit cold. And one of the wonderful ladies there said, I'm sure we could find some tights. I'm sure we'll find some tights. And at that moment, I thought, I'm a shit mum. Should have packed some tights, shouldn't I? The amount of times Talia's spilt stuff down her clothes and they've said to me, oh, you might want to pack a spare outfit next time. A spare outfit and add to my wash pile? I don't think so. That girl can come home in filthy black muddy clothes for all I care. I'm not adding to that wash pile. Give you 2 outfits for her to get messy in. I've got enough going on as it is. I can't deal with another outfit. So yes, I probably should send outfit changes. God forbid if she plays in a mud puddle outside and I didn't pack wellies and now she's all dirty with her knee hanging crotch tights or whatever, or a stocking type school socks. But equally, if I send you another outfit, she's going to mess that one up too. So then I'm just added to my wash pile, and I'd rather keep the wash pile down, is my honest answer. So they're just going to have to deal with it. Lucky to have clothes on their back is what I say. I like this episode. This is a very brutal, heartfelt, honest episode. I hope people are going to relate to it. Nicola's put, my little one does the same to me. No naughty words, mummy. Yes, no naughty words, mummy. God forbid you say a naughty word. Soraya's got quite good lately with helping me. She made me Cocoa Pops in bed the other day. Yeah, probably not best parenting hack, but whatever. I actually said to my friend on the phone, what if I just kept Soraya home to help with the housework and stuff? That's not slave labour, is it? That's legal, isn't it? She said, no, darling, it's not. No, you kind of can't do that to a 5 or 6 year old. Okay, so we won't do that then. We'll send her to school and let her get educated so that she could become a grown up one day and do all the shit that I have to do now. Yay. Nicholas said, love it, my style of parenting, just keeping it real. I do have a blog, actually, called Diary of a Mumpreneur. Now, I have a lot of people saying to me about that blog, oh, Khadija, please, can you, post more on the blog? I used to blog quite frequently before Keep It Real with Khadija was a brand, before The Apprentice, Diary of a Mumpreneur. Check it out on Facebook. I do need to be a little bit more active on there, but that is a lot of... just a lot of this stuff, really. A lot of just keeping it real, being honest about parenting, being honest about life, being honest about feeling overwhelmed as a parent, as an adult, not being able to believe that you own a dining table. Not only that, do you know another thing? I own faux flowers. Faux flowers. Basically, false flowers. Just fake ones because I kill the real ones. But yeah, I just own loads of fake flowers. And so when did that become a life? Just buy a vase to put some fake flowers in. And you know what I even do? I put water in the vase for the fake flowers so that people think they're real flowers. But if they look closely, they're quite obviously not real flowers. So why am I doing that? Why am I putting the water in? Because it's an illusion. Because that's the shit we care about when we're an adult. Better put some fucking water in there. Someone's going to think I'm a nutter. God forbid I've got flowers in a vase with no water in them. They're not even real. What is this life? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm going to think of a few more little things that get on my nerves about being an adult, and maybe we can make this a little series. But I need to say a big shout out to the Progressive Media team, in particular Aaron and Beth, because I just started ranting and talking about this and they were cracking up and they said, Khadija, this needs to be a podcast episode. And I'm like, you're right. You know, that's the beauty of podcasting. When you start talking about something and, you know, if it makes people laugh or it's an interesting topic like being adult, you can just go and put it down on a podcast and then people can listen to it over and over and over again, which is great. That's why I love podcasting. And thank you to everybody that's been downloading my podcast, Keep It Real with Khadija. I love creating it. I'm in the process of getting some more amazing guests. But yeah, if you want to keep it real and listen to things like this, and you can ask Aaron. We don't really edit my episodes unless one of my kids is like screaming in the background and I'm saying, stop it, or I'll call Mrs. Marshall. Then that might be taken out. But the content is kept in, and that's because I want to keep it real and authentic. So even if I say something I probably shouldn't have said, it's going to stay in there because that's the beauty of keeping it real, I guess. You could just be authentic and just put it out there. But thank you so much. Thanks for watching on the live. Thanks for listening. And I hope that made you laugh a little bit. I hope it was relatable. If you've got a minky ironing board or an expensive kettle or dining table or sofas, you know, I'm sure you're going to be looking at them very differently moving forward. Much love. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.